Guard Duty, a point-and-click game with old-school influences, recognizes that it isn't doing anything groundbreaking. Hell, a character even tells you that every princess is blonde-haired, blue-eyed, and waiting on some hero to rescue them, just like theirs. And, while it may not bring anything genre-breaking to the table, Guard Duty certainly does a good job of at least making that age-old journey an entertaining one. It was developed by Sick Chicken Studios and Ratalaika Games, the latter of which is known for putting out games with easy achievements and trophies, and it costs $9.99 USD or your regional equivalent.
Oi, Tom Burt, get your ass to the throne room, pronto!
Ugh, how much did I drink last night? It feels like my brain's trying to escape through my eye sockets.
I wonder what the king wants with me.
Tonbert can't catch a break. After a long night of drinking, solo and on his birthday might I add, and making a series of bad choices regarding his work and personal life, he's woken by another guard who tells him the king wants to see him. The only problem is, his guard uniform is missing, and he's been locked in his room. Then, after finding his way out of said room, he's stung by bees and cast out of the very castle he's dedicated his life to protect. With his armor strewn around the town, Tonbert must bargain, swindle, and outright beg his way out of his current predicament, all while not being able to communicate because his face is so swollen from bee stings. So begins a wacky journey to set things right.
Ponder? Dong Squirt? Never heard of him. Dusty, please escort Mr. Longskirt out of the castle.
Along the way, you'll do things like buy fruit from a fruit vendor, browse the wares at Sam's completely useless trinkets, have a frog stand in for a kiss you want no part of, collect a key from the usual place, and eventually round up every piece of your missing attire. But these paltry puzzles are just a warm-up. When you finally get a chance to talk to the king, whatever he had to say to you becomes utterly irrelevant because his daughter, the princess, has gone missing. Unsure of how to handle a sobbing monarch, Tonbert does the only thing he can do. Promise to brave the dangerous world beyond the kingdom of Wrinklewood and save the princess.
Do you guys not hear that?
Surprise! The look on your face, priceless. Anyway, you're coming with me.
Don't let your guard down, Tonti. You never know who they'll take
Guard Duty is a
next.
point-and-click game, meaning much of the gameplay depends on examining, collecting, and using objects, all with commentary from your main character. This commentary not only serves as a geeky reference or an amusing remark, but also a contextual clue regarding what to do next.
Is nice to look at.
You can move Tonbert by aiming the cursor and pressing X or R2. If there's an object he can interact with, he'll automatically add it to his aptly named infinity pouch, activate it, come undone it, whatever the case may be. To access a current selection of items you've accrued, you can click on the pouch icon in the top right corner of the screen or simply tap square. To use items in your infinity pouch, you select the item with X and then select the item or person in the world to use it with. There's no need to combine items, an aspect that was oddly absent despite being a staple of the genre. You can look at the infinity pouch's contents using circle. The items you'll most likely use is likely Tonbert's to-do list. It will keep track of what tasks you completed and what's still left to be accomplished. If ever you can't figure out what to do next, this will be the only hint system present. Fortunately, there's really no need for a hint system in Guard Duty. There are plenty of context clues found simply by backtracking or talking to NPCs, and if you get stuck, taking another look at your surroundings may glean your solution.
Just, hold on a minute. I'll get you out of there. I won't be long, I promise. Try and stay away from the drawers if you can.
Guard Duty doesn't take itself too seriously, and that is made evident by the writing. At one point, a guard stopped me because I couldn't continue without possessing the DLC, Death Liability Contract. Another time, an NPC remarked that it seemed kind of lazy that most characters only had one name. Guard Duty recognizes that it isn't doing anything groundbreaking, and a character even tells you that every princess is blonde-haired, blue-eyed, and waiting on some hero to rescue them, but it certainly does a good job of at least making sure that age-old journey is an entertaining one. Guard Duty looks like an old-school adventure game with its blocky pixels, and that may appeal to some more than others. Its difficulty level doesn't seem to draw from its old-school inspirations, however, so that's something to keep in mind. Characters are fully voice acted, though some voices are shared, and that adds another layer of polish. The background music is more modern than old school, and it does a serviceable job of setting the atmosphere.
Fully grown, they're the size of a house, with jaws the size of doors.
Fella, it's me, Tonbert.
Oh god, Tonbert!
Final verdict, Guard Duty has an old-school appearance and modern-day conventions that combine together to create a point-and-click worth playing. It's by no means perfect, but there's plenty to like, including the characters, writing, and sense of nostalgia. Many of the puzzles can be solved simply by paying attention to your surroundings, but there's still a sense of satisfaction once you've solved them. If you're looking for the old-school level of challenge, you may want to look elsewhere, but otherwise, Guard Duty can be completed in an evening and is a good way to spend those hours. I've been Dawn for News No Gamers. Stay in the know.
Come to your senses, have you? One last case.